I would take him in a heartbeat.
And so let's tag this up with our next topic is Casey Thompson. So we'll get into that in just a minute. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. But we had Alton Maskell, I believe, the running back from Houston that visited. He's been visiting this week as well. And so we, as Gator fans and on the show, we've been critical. The comment section has been very critical of what Billy and co have done in the portal and lack of in the portal. If we add this addition here with Antonio Carter, that's huge on that defensive side. If we go and add Alton, the running back, a lot of people have a couple question marks over their head, and I don't disagree with their question marks. However, we did some recon. He's got 2 or 3 years, I think, of eligibility left. So if you look at it like that, 3 years of eligibility left. Okay, so if you look at it like that, that's huge. It's not just a this year play; it's a future play because Cam Carroll. He's gone after this year. Montrell Jackson, more likely gone after this year. So then you're left with Etienne, Trayon, Chauncey Bowens when he comes in, and I think we have already two running backs in this class. That's not horrible, but that running back class just got really young again. So think about next year if we've got Trevor, Alton, and Trayon, and Chauncey Bowens, and then the other running back coming in. Now we're looking like a healthy crew again. So it seemed like overkill at first, and even I made a video about it thinking like, wow, that seems like a lot, right? But think about we lost Lorenzo Lingard. We lost DeMarcus Bowman. We lost who else did we lose?
A lot.
Naquan Wright left as well. So it seems like a lot, but this is just high-quality running backs all coming together as one. And, I mean, this isn't anything different from what Bama and Georgia do. You typically just don't hear about all of them, right, like we are because of how invested we are, but it's not as crazy as it sounds. So, and I think it goes to show you, too, where their head's at. They're building a thick defense, which I love seeing. So we're gonna crush you on the defensive side of the ball with Mr. Third Advisor, and then we're going to just slam it down your throat. And I gave a prediction for the Utah versus Florida game. I think that's at 17-10 because I don't think it's going to be like last year. I think it's going to be a very controlled game. Even last year, I was like, it's going to be a play-action pass. And we came out running the ball like 5 times in a row, just pounding. And I think that same thing's going to happen this year, and even more so, especially with Graham Mertz. So, look, we keep questioning Billy, but things are slowly starting to make a little more sense to me from how they're moving and navigating so far. What do you guys think?
I mean, anytime you can take
one thing
talented...
I will say about the SEC this year is that this is. Oh, sorry about that, Soder. This might be the year that you can win like consistently in the SEC without having a premier quarterback, right? So if you look at the typical top teams, the Alabamas, Georgia, both of them are still searching for their quarterback. So this may be the year where
Georgia's Carson Beck, but I hear what you're saying. They don't have a definite. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you're not wrong. I mean, LSU has Daniels.
It feels like this is the year a defense and a running game can do a lot of things, right? But I mean, if you can keep a team from scoring more than 21 and you can control the ball, this may be the year that you can win that game 24 or 28-21. Whereas last year, trying to hold down Bryson was almost, or Bryce is almost.
Bryce Young, you had Hooker, you had Stetson in that offense.
Guys, this is the year where what Billy's building seems like it has more of a practical application for the right now. And if you look at what he's doing with Lagway for the next 2 years, it looks like he's going to be ready to develop maybe a wider spread, bigger, more optional offense. Right now, he wants to keep it small. He wants to keep it slow, keep the offense slow, keep the grind going, and make the defense strong. I think what he's doing right now shows you where the SEC is currently.
Yeah, if you followed Billy Napier and what he's like to do with his offense, obviously it's run the football. Anytime you can stockpile talent, especially at the running back position in a mainly run offense, you want to get the guy anyway, especially with 3 years of eligibility. I mean, he rushed 961 yards at Houston just 2021, actually.
Runs like he's pissed.
Yeah, and he's forced 29 missed tackles. He's at 10 plus. He has 29 runs at 10 plus yards or more. A really good production just for 1 year. I mean, 961 yards. Obviously, he got injured 2022. I think it was his collarbone, so he was out. So he does have 3 years of eligibility. As you said, with Cameron Carroll and Montreal probably being out next year, adding somebody like that, especially 3 years of eligibility, you got young running backs back there as well. I think it's a good addition anyway. If we don't add him, it's not the end of the world. I don't think it's something that's that important. But to add somebody that's had that kind of production just in his first year is pretty good. And I wouldn't be opposed to them taking another running back in the portal. But at the same time, I know a lot of people are probably targeting other positions. I think they only got like 5 scholarships or 4 right now that they can use in the portal. So you got to be really careful of who you pick and why you pick them and what positions of need that you actually do want. But I wouldn't be upset if we got him, but I wouldn't be upset if we didn't get him either.